Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little drawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. Any edge that you could create, but now, well, now's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive play straight ahead. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap. Here's Garoppolo. Oh, he puts some heat on this deep ball. His first throw is an interception. And the Commanders have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. Well, we all know this is a player who's
love it. First play, Corey throws picked off. Quick.
Again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense has got to pick him up.
So first down from the 41. Right to the air with May. Nakua here, he's got it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Nakua's got it again. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Washington first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Robinson will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
May now from the gun. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Devin White makes the play.
It's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about,
And then this dumb dude, the AI intercepts it and he gets switched on and he runs out of the end zone and gets tackled at the 1-yard line. So just getting tackled in the end zone.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, that kind of game may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys.
A lot is stupid right now on that team.
That was a valuable little run.
Dumb interception, quits, and then this guy.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's good for a Downs first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
It's delay a game, now we're gonna run it. Awesome.
Running it after the penalty. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 11. And it's 3rd down.
One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
It's great to have this.
Now facing 3rd and 8 after that delay of game penalty.
Get good players.
Third and long for him here. Has a man on target to Johnson. He has this down to the 34. It's a 29-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
College game in terms of how it moves. So those are the things.
1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo.
Just like
Hits him on the out route. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Dude, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
He's not going to get there. The defense attacked to deny the marker, and now a chance to stand here with 3rd and 1. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, takes more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
There he is on 3rd and short. Buys time, rolling right. It's on target to Johnson. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
take the numbers, take all that stuff out of it. He's irrelevant. He is just a good football player. He grasps things very quickly and knows how to play the game. Knows his limits, knows his strengths, and plays to those.
They'll try and punch it in, and he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the upright. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's Robinson with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
To change that. There's going to be some things that are different, but his routine, we're not going to change. Like different types of rules, like on special teams,
to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Looked at just like most young players.
Running back sent in motion.
Obviously, because of Eli's skill set, he's minimal.
Fine run here for May. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
Brings up second and 3.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Forced out to his right. Catch me to the right side by Nakua. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. He gets it on the design keeper. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Going play action, May. This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. They're not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. Line and set. Here we go, 1st down. We kick the running back in motion. May on 1st and 10. Along the sideline by Higgins. And he goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I tried. I didn't think it was that good, but
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Smith and Jigba going to motion over left. From the red zone on 1st. Chased out to his right. This is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders earn the chance to tie before halftime. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. So up comes May and his offense, going for 2.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Commanders 6.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Brought in right side. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard
Out of the gun. Here's Garoppolo. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
A loss of 13 yards. It's 2nd down.
Back to throw Garoppolo. Completed to his running back. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Dickerson.
Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
It's 4th down.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going
I don't know what this idiot's doing. 8 seconds left, their own 30. We're going for it.
He'll throw it. He connects downfield. He's taking
And like, okay, we got the 4th down, completed it, but we got tackled and the clock ran out. If we didn't get it, we're going to give them basically 3 points if you want a touchdown.
in just a moment.
Dumb. It ultimately backfired, but
Kickoff, and here we go once again.
I don't know if this is going to end in time,
And we'll
so
have to wait at least a few moments longer
second
for an
half.
exciting
So.
start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. And it's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Tight end in motion right. That throw behind his intended target. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. I'll bring the tight end left. May not have throw on 3rd. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Cowboys take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
Running this one left.
Cowboys 1st down.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. 3rd and long, Garoppolo bails out of the pocket quick. And that one is picked off, but wait a second. Oh, it came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
4th down, the offense is staying
Oh,
on the
yeah, of
field.
course,
They're
we're going
for
for
it.
4th and 14. In field goal range. And
This
he dropped the
interception
interception,
is
doesn't matter.
dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
So it just takes the points we have. We could be winning by more than one.
Get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. May. This is a heater going deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Devin White makes the play. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. To the air on 1st down. May. Connects on the crosser. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47. Offense up to the line fast.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their
Off the
38.
play action. May. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Tight end in motion left. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for Washington.
To the air yet again, May. The left side, caught by Higgins. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing again, it's May. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown.
No, he quit.
Take a lead just before the end of the 3rd.
1v3. What do you expect?
Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
On the move, headed right. And they beat the defense with the throw and get 2 following the touchdown. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Garoppolo setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. Keeps it moving.
First play without these people, I score.
There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut it to 1 late in the 3rd.
The kicker on 40.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This is taken in at the 13. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. First call here coming from the shotgun. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that 1st down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. This looks like a run drawn up for May. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. Fourth down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. The Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Really, they're going to go for it. And they can basically cost themselves a game for going for this.
Looking to throw.
And he throws it right to me.
They get him yet again.
And I score.
Defenses come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. Well, they had to try something there on fourth down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 14.
Did you see the photo I sent you?
After that pick 6 as it's sent away.
Thumbnail.
Here's Robinson with the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
Hey, Kate, the best
On
kick
Facebook,
returners
I don't know.
ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
So first and 10 now from the 30. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
At the 28-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Loss on the play. Brings up fourth down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Here he is to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Washington calls it second timeout.
Loss of 1.
And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Throwing now.
first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
And I won. I came back and beat these guys. Awful teammates.
Formation, they go Brock here on first down.
Now they're going to go offsides on purpose, so I can't snap it.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Sign quarterback run here. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today. That's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scotts. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.